Hello and welcome to the Capa Podcast. My name's Matt. I'm the Senior Practitioner for Capa First Response, and I'm joined today, as ever, by our founder and CEO, Jane Griffiths. Hi, Jane. How you doing?
Hey, Matt. How you doing? So lovely to be here with you.
With me.
Face to face.
I know.
In your lovely flat. It's sunny.
It's a rare treat, isn't it?
Fantastic. You know what? It is a rare treat.
Yeah.
I think it's so lovely to be together to record this.
Yeah, I agree. It already feels a lot more real.
Yeah.
Better. Yeah. So this series is going to be slightly different to what we've done previously, isn't it? Do you want to say a little bit about why we're doing this series to begin with?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess our previous series that we've thought about, we've sort of been in conversation with, or we've been Zooming and speaking to particular people about particular issues. This one is really designed for families who feel a bit more isolated, whether that be via location or through circumstances and their experience, feel like they're unable to talk to people. And we wanted to provide something that families could access 24/7, regardless of their locations. I also think it's really important to say that East Sussex Local Authority sort of really commissioned us to do this because they really wanted to support families living in those rural outlying areas who found it really, really difficult to get support. And we'll be offering I guess if we were to sit, Matt, and think about what would be our top 5 or 6 strategies, we're sort of aiming to sort of think about those strategies for families, aren't we? That's what the series is going to be about. Yeah,
so it's a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit. I mean, I think hopefully all of our podcasts have been useful, but this is something a bit more tangible, a bit more solid that people can use and put into practice.
Yeah, we're not thinking about, these episodes aren't for about us understanding what this issue is. This is really, let's go, what's the support that we offer to families? And let's share that. Yeah.
I think you said a minute ago that these are like probably 5 or 6 of our top strategies that we know are useful to quite a few different families that we work with. But it's always really important to say that nothing works all of the time. And there isn't one thing that is going to work for every single family. And even if it works for that family, it doesn't mean that it's going to work 100% of the time. So it's just important that we say that at the top, I think, to say these are all ideas that, have a listen, keep it in mind. Hopefully you think, I'm going to give that a try. But even if you think, it's not going to work for me, that doesn't feel quite right, hopefully you'll still think about the idea behind it. And even if you don't action anything from it, you can think about why it might be useful and why it might be important. And hopefully there's some use in that as well.
Yeah, and I think, a reminder that all of our work and all of our support to families is tailored and bespoke. We speak to families and think, what's happening for them in their home? And we can, it could be that we don't talk about any of these strategies, but generally what we've found out is these strategies come into our support at some point for families. And there will be somebody out there listening to this and maybe think, I can't get on board with what Matt, I can't get on board with what that strategy that you've spoken about, but I can really get on board with this other strategy. And we anticipate that and expect that. I think what's important as well is that, everything we're going to be sharing in this series, it's not going to do any harm. It's all relationship building. And that's only a positive thing. You may see things, and we'll talk about that in one of the episodes that we're going to be presenting about, what can happen if actually things do feel different. My child has noticed something's different. What do I do then? So, and we'll sort of address that, won't we? I think it's episode 2 when we're thinking about our safety planning.
Okay. So that's a little bit about why we're doing it. And some of the things we're going to be covering, but it's going to look a little bit different from our other podcasts, right?
Yep. Yeah. So, up until now, it's been us chatting, hasn't it? And having conversations. What we've decided to do with this, which will look a little bit different, is at the beginning of every episode, we'll have a little explanation around what we're doing. This isn't about explaining why this happens, because we've done that. This is about sharing those strategies, how we would share them with a family. So we're doing it separately. So I'm going to be presenting 3 of them and thinking about 3 strategies, and you're going to be presenting 3 of them and support 3 strategies.
Yeah.
But we're doing them solo, so they won't have that opportunity of a back and forth. And I think that's going to be the main difference that people will see.
Yeah, and I think that's hopefully will make it a little bit more useful, because you can follow along. You're not listening to a conversation, like you're saying, of us back and forth. You're listening to us giving you a strategy as we would, in a session. Yeah. If, as we were explaining it to you and kind of telling you why we're suggesting you do this, what the background is to it. Is there anything else we've missed, Jane?
I don't think we have. Hopefully we can just, let's do it. Let's give it a go.
All right, let's get into it.